We are right outside of Lafarge, Wisconsin on 9,000 acres of protected state and Ho-Chunk land that is the Kickapoo Valley Reserve. The Kickapoo Valley Reserve was really built around 3 pillars that are education, recreation, and preservation. Over time, we've started to see that where we really made a difference was when we could offer children repeated experiences in nature.
This place in Ho-Chunk quite literally translates to the heart of the forest. And it's so important that we actually utilize this as a living, functioning classroom.
Good morning, good morning.
Our goal was to create a school where our children are nurtured by the natural environment.
We opened the Kickapoo Valley Forest School in 2021, and it's the first and only public forest school in the state of Wisconsin.
Part of building this school is giving back and helping the next generation in such a way that they will become the next environmental stewards and the next generation of people who will preserve and protect wild places.
All these ingredients came together at the right time, the right people, a large chunk of public land, a partnership with a local school district, and also momentum within our society to start offering children more opportunities to be outdoors and to innovate education.
The children are learning things that we could never teach them because of the environment that they're in.
And so the Kickapoo Valley Forest School is a public charter school of the Lafarge School District that has its facilities and rents space at the Kickapoo Valley Reserve. It's just so awesome that our school is a charter school because it can still be part of the Lafarge School District and be public, but yet we have that autonomy to create our own curriculum.
In the environmental movement or in the conservation movement, it's really, really easy to be focused on what's happened in the past. And this land specifically, because it's jointly managed between the Ho-Chunk Nation and a citizens advisory panel from the state of Wisconsin, we can spend a lot of time going through the past iterations of what this place was. But the Kickapoo Valley Forest School provides us an opportunity to think about preserving this place and protecting it for the future.
Forest schooling really involves all the things that children in traditional schools would encounter in terms of their academics, but taught through the lens of the outdoors.
It's just that hands-on, place-based experiences that are just so rich and so powerful to their understanding of the natural world and the world in general. It makes me tear up when I think about it.
They're also developing their bodies in a really profound way, which we know influences their brain development. There are children who started our school almost unable to walk on uneven ground, who can now run through a forest and leap over logs, and they have this tremendous sense of confidence. Look at me, I did it!
Their understanding of what school is and what's possible in school is tremendously rich. That sense of awe and wonder every single day is what makes forest schooling really magical.
So we're here today to ask for your financial support in helping us expand the footprint of our campus.
The goal of our fundraising campaign is, of course, immediately to establish the facilities. We're currently working with an architect who's designing for us essentially an entire educational complex.
We spend most of our days outdoors, but because this is an all-day program in 4 seasons, we do need warm places to rest and places for our indoor work time.
The next phase of development will be to build a classroom building that houses 2 classrooms, a shared bathroom space, a small kitchenette, and shared office space and storage. These are buildings that will be as light on the land as we possibly can make them. And your donation will have a greater impact thanks to a generous match from the Prairie Springs Foundation.
As educators who helped start the first public forest school in Wisconsin, we're asking for your support.
And giving childhood back to children and letting them interact and play and just experience this wonderful natural world around us.
When given that opportunity, they get to develop as whole human beings in connection with this place, which is so beautiful and so precious.
As we see the conservation ethic instilled in these children, that value is cumulative. They're going to carry that compassionate ethic, that understanding and concern for the environment out into the broader community.
This is bigger than just our forest school and just this next school year. This is a chance for us to come together around really important shared values.
Your support will help us to continue to redefine what education can be like in a rural community.
And that's why we're asking you today. Please be a part of this with us so we preserve and protect this place for generations to come.
To make a donation to this project, click the link in our description.